Welcome back. Welcome in. We have an all-time classic here, boys. The Chicago Bears, the Los Angeles Rams, the St. Louis Rams, the OG Mike Ditka Bears tonight at least. The score is 10-10 with 9 minutes to go. The Rams had a good chance to take the lead, and they're going to do that. The right tackle, the tight end just seal off the edge. The only chance was the linebacker playing the hole, but just wasn't there. The snowy conditions makes it hard to get the cleats into the dirt, right? So
Kyren Williams has the vision, has the patience, and he set it up, right?
Oh, and you love to see it. You Stafford, yeah, you know he's yelling, yeah, baby Williams, I put the team on my back. Which he did. He really did. I know you Bears fans out there, look at this. Most in the NFL and second most in pass touchdowns tied when trailing in the second half for Caleb Fingernails Williams. That's what my boy calls him. And he's a Bears fan. So 17-10, Caleb Williams, he's young, but he has looked good this season. What is he going to do? First play after a good kickoff return, Caleb Williams drops back. Decent protection. He has to roll out a little bit. Has plenty of time off of the lineman's hands. You definitely heard that right. This is one of their offensive tackles, I believe. Theo Benedette, number 79. This worked last week against the Packers, believe it or not. They tried it again, almost ended their season. That could have bobbled up in the air for interception, possibly a pick six.
Williams hit him, but Benedette couldn't bring it in.
Up until this point in the game, in the second half, Caleb Williams was 2 for 8 for 15 yards with an interception. So not a great half. That last play, bobbled up in the air, was not really his fault. It was a little high, but definitely catchable. I think at this point he knew he needs to take over. Skirt, yeah, that's like a Heisman juke, baby. Takes the inside lane for an extra 15 yards.
Big gain of 26 for Williams.
And then we got Stafford over here looking at the iPad like, what's on TV Guide tonight? Am I going to make it home in time for the floor? All right, so big play here, 3rd and 10. Whenever I was watching this live, this was the play where I kind of stood up and was like, okay, the Bears are going to fucking win this game. Odunze somehow gets up, gets hit and drilled in the back of the head, and holds on to that ball and made it look easy. On top of that, there's a late hit. Not, I wanted the Rams to win personally, but that was dirty, and that's just not cool, man. That's not, the ball's long gone. Just fucking let it go. Hit him on the next play. Big play here, 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line. Shotgun formation. There's no way they hand it off again, right? 3 plays in a row. They do hand it off to Swift. He kind of breaks away for a bit. Dude, the effort's there. It just shows the Bears have a good mentality and a strong locker room for sure because they all play their asses off. Dude, stiff arms, gets away. It's slick out, but yeah, bro, they're ready.
And now, Mike, not only
4th and goal for the Bears.
Yeah, so what do? You give it to your young quarterback who's been playing so great. You put all your trust in him, and he kind of forces it in there. And then you think, well, I mean, the pocket was kind of collapsing. When you look at it again, he still had time. He's so great in the pocket. He has probably some of the best pocket awareness I've ever seen in a quarterback, and that's saying something because he's so young still. I think he just kind of panicked on 4th down.
The Rams have the lead, and they have the ball with 3 to go.
And so be it. The Bears do get a stop. And as a Rams fan, you're like, okay, let's just punt the ball like 50 yards right now, 60 yards, we'll be okay. No, it's so cold that the ball just drops straight to the ground, and it only stops at the 50-yard line. So not too great. He's not feeling good after that, but it is cold, and the ball's, it's just so hard to kick. And you just feel bad for Evans because you're like, he's thinking like, well, if they score, it's not really my fault, guys, right? Because we just had the ball, and you guys didn't really do anything. So just don't blame me, please.
spread out.
And then you look across the field and see this dude walking out towards your bench with 7 wins when trailing in under 2 minutes of the 4th quarter this season. I'm pretty sure Tony Romo held that record. Shout out Romo, bro. That dude gets way too much hate.
The Bears need 50 yards in a minute and 50 seconds to keep their hopes alive of getting to the championship game.
4th and 4 and a dream. It's the NFC divisional, baby. No time to play around now. Chicago Bears, show us one of your best plays. The pocket collapses quick. Madden from Caleb Williams. He heaves it up. And, of course, Kmet, the beast himself, is wide open in the corner of the end zone. Some people will say he pushed off. Dude, I'm so unbiased. I totally disagree. That was like the weakest defense I've ever seen in my life. He obviously has the vision, dude. He has great pocket awareness, so... All right, and then they show the fans. What is this guy saying? Front and center. To me, it looks like he's saying, go to bed. Like this guy jumping around, quite possibly the most cardio he has gotten all year, and he's enjoying every second of it. This one might possibly be my fave. They're hugging, they're kissing, they're loving in Chicago, baby. They're having a good time. And then we have this guy just happy to be here. He's smiling, he's laughing all by himself. These guys are dancing, singing. They're saying, hold on, we got a kick to make still. Hold up.
By Josiah Stewart. He's looking up at the screen. Hand fighting. Kmet breaks away. Terry McAulay, you say no pass interference.
No, absolutely not.
Welcome to overtime. It's called heads. Heads is the call. It is the tails. You have won the toss.
Quick 2 downs for the Rams. It's 3rd and 1. The Bears need to stop to keep their playoff hopes alive. And for some reason, the Rams call a pitch. And I just feel like that was the worst play call that you could have made in that scenario. You have Matthew Stafford, a very experienced veteran quarterback who's going to make a good decision on your team, and you run the ball 3 times in a row. I just kind of disagree with this decision by the Rams. But, you know, I understand the run game was good all night. But, again, you have Matthew Stafford. You have to pass at least 1 time in overtime, dude. Here we go, boys. Shotgun formation. We're in trips. Oh, all right. We got some motion. Big play. 3rd and 4. Caleb Williams, oh, look at the pocket awareness. He rolls out, goes for it on 3rd down, and takes the hit and keeps the game alive. 1st down, Caleb Williams is doing it all.
We have seen the full Caleb Williams experience here coming down the stretch. Just had to hit the Jets and get there, had to.
7 minutes left. The fans are still on their feet. Everyone's cold. The kids are cold, but they're feeling it. The coach is locked in. The Bears, such a good season. It comes down to some big plays here at the end of the game. 2nd and 8, 7 minutes left. For all those fans in attendance, everybody watching at home, Caleb Williams drops back. Great pocket he has all day. And he just misses the mark on this one, you know. It's cold again. It might have slipped. He had a great game nonetheless. But it's not over. You know, your defense has been really good against an explosive Rams team. And if you can stop them multiple times, you could stop them right now. Man, I feel for this guy, too, because he really leaves it all out there for his team, man. In overtime, in the snow, they're feeling so good, bro. And I can't help but think that Stafford is just hoping that he gets some play calls in this possession so he can drive them down the field and win the game. And Stafford aside, no matter where this ball is going, is that Davante Adams with the catch, bro? I didn't even know he played for the Rams. 1, 2, drags the toe, has possession. Oh my God, that is beautiful. Drags the toe. Here's a good view. I might zoom it in a little bit more right here. Toe. It looks like the toe's still down, right?
Terry McAulay, you think good?
I do. This last shot we showed.
Here's a better angle from the back. When does he have possession? Now. Toes down. The toe's coming up as he has possession, but it is still touching the ground, it looks like. Boom. Yeah, so the second his toe comes up is the second he has possession. Same time, toes down. Ball's caught.
Early on the field, stands as called. It is a completed pass and a 1st down for Los Angeles.
2nd and 6. Bears need to stop. The Rams are almost in field goal range. Stafford has pretty good pocket awareness, and they bat it down. Somebody gets their hand up in there. Who is that? Grady Jarrett, bro. This dude was on the Falcons, right? Oh, yeah, brother. He's huffing, he's puffing, but shit, you know he's locked in, dude. It's so hard to see over a big-ass offensive lineman as well. Just having his head cocked to the right side over the shoulder and just peekaboo, and he ends up going down because of it. Dude, that's amazing. 3rd and 6. This is where Stafford shines, though. Here we go, changing the play. And timeout by the Rams. Stafford's like, dude, I just changed the play. Like, I had it. What?
In overtime.
I know Sean McVay's thinking right now, well, if I look like I'm trying, maybe I won't get fired if we lose this game. Ben Johnson looks like he needs a Bud Light. Caleb Williams probably thinking about what color fingernails he should go with next time. You know, maybe these are lucky, maybe these aren't. He's going to find out pretty soon. Matthew Stafford, cold. He's just cold. You know, he's used to the Los Angeles, California weather by now. He's just cold. Look at how smooth Stafford just throws the jacket off. He waits for the staff members. He throws it off with his shoulder. But even better than that, we need to give props and find out who this staff member is, because look at how smooth he just swoops in and grabs it. No hesitation, one motion. Give this guy a contract. What do we draw up? 3rd and 6, overtime. You have to drop what, you know, you got to call one of your best plays possible, right? Stafford's like, yeah, I don't really remember what he told me. I might have a concussion. I got hit pretty hard this game. Here we go, 3rd and 6. Shotgun formation, we got trips. Changing the play, linemen changing the blocking, and here we go. Blitz by the Bears. Oh my, just a little curl route. And they get about 15 yards out of it. That's the Stafford read the defense, dumped it, curl. We only needed, 6 yards? That's too easy. Okay, I had to back it up so we could watch the blitz together. It looks like they're bringing 7 guys. Of course, the running back has to pick up the blitz, and he picks up the linebacker perfectly, and only one guy gets through on the edge. 3rd and 7. It's do or die for both teams. The Bears need to stop at the Rams. They need to get closer because it's not the best weather, and you have to rely on your kicker. So Bears really need to stop, though. Stafford throws it up high. Oh, dude, that was a beautiful ball. A great defense as well. You know, it looked pretty clean. He might have tugged on his shoulder. Let's see.
And here comes a field goal to send him to the championship game.
C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Which, of course, leaves us with 4th down. A prayer for the kicker. 42 yards, though, not too bad. It's cold. He took a deep breath, getting his feet ready. He's set. Quick little stretch. Let's go. Bears are trying to throw him off.
42! Unlocked!
And he squeaks it through, dude. He squeaks it through.
Los Angeles Rams go to the championship game with an overtime win in Chicago.
Man, Caleb Williams, dude, again, not the greatest game out of him, but when it mattered the most, he locked down, and he made some good plays to keep them in it. So, you know, whenever it's a close game and you can play your best in those moments, that's what makes the difference, and he's able to do that. So, shout out the Bears, dude. Good game. Caleb Williams, yeah, dude, you're fine, bro. Y'all are fine. This guy unhappy. Everyone has to drive home in the ice and the snow, so... sucks for the fans. All right, thank y'all for watching. Be excellent to each other.
Stafford hit a couple of big ones to get him downfield. And Harrison Mevis, not on the Rams when the season started, ends their year of special teams woes. The Rams are moving on.